Welcome back to the channel, and today quick one about this knife. And I'm not gonna do like a review of this knife because there's so many reviews, so many information on internet already about Shun knives. This is a Shun Premier chef's knife, 8-inch, with their default packable handle. The reason for this video, first of all, is that those knives are on sale now. If you didn't see that sale, if you don't, I don't know, following Shun knives, or if you don't not subscribe, chef's knives, premier knives are on sale. This one is 160 now at the Shun website, and then you can get 25% off that price as well as other products just by subscribing to emails or using like default code, whatever it is. For this year, I think it's an amazing price at the end. 160 minus like 25%, what would be like what, 130 something for this knife, because that's like a really good chef knife. Really good. Everybody knows about Shun. That's more like quote unquote standard. How do you compare other knives? Yes, it's mass production from a big holding, if you don't know about it, but the quality of those knives and the reviews which they get are amazing. And like, take a look, there's pretty much nothing wrong with this knife. You cannot criticize it for the look and for the execution, for quality. I mean, it's just out of the box. It's a very simple shipping sleeve and clip and whatever, the bag for the handle. Just a simple box, how it's being sold. Shift Premier is actually their more expensive series, but now with this sale it is cheaper than their classic series. So Premier, what makes Premier knives better than the others? They do this hammered surface on the sides. They still do the same, it's not Damascus, okay? They call it Damascus, but in reality the core is VG Max steel. The cladding on the sides is Damascus, yes. Different handle. This one is like a more bulkier, bigger packer wood handle. I think this is like a default color in the Shun line. They also have a brighter blonde type color, and they have a gray color of this packer wood. Fully forged construction, as you can see. Rear bolster, balance point. It's a little bit of a handle heavy, from my opinion, so the balance would be somewhere around the slope area. But look at the thickness of a knife. Super thin. Look at the edge of a knife. Do you see the edge? I don't. It's a super thin blade. So great knife for the money. It is actually, with this sale, it is even cheaper than some of the good quality Japanese knockoffs of this knife. And by the way, if you look here, it is NSF certified, even with the non-plastic packer wood handle, which is synthetic material. It is NSF certified, and that's the stamp of a very good quality from a food safety point of view. So great knife. If you can get it for this money, I don't think you will regret it. I just regret because I have too many knives. There's something I want to show you about this knife. You probably will not see it on the other reviews. Look at the edge. And this is my nail. Do you see it? Do you see how thin the edge is? So it literally bends over my nail. So this knife, even with this steel, literally does not need sharpening. It just needs some very light honing with the ceramic rod, don't use those metal ones. Ceramic rod, very light hunting, and then it will be sharp like forever. If you ruin the edge, hopefully not too bad, sharpen it and it will stay thin and sharp for a very long time. So this is a very good deal right now on this type of knife. And the second reason why I bought this knife, I really want to make a comparison of this knife, of the food release from this surface with another knives. And I'll tell you what other knives I mean. So first candidate for the food release content is this knife. If you didn't see the video about it on the channel, maybe I didn't post it yet, but this is the old knife, chef knife again. You see similar size, also Japanese style. This is European style, but it's like Giotto style. But the thing is that this one is a convex grind. It's not flat grind like this. And again, this one is not technically a flat grind. It's composite grind. So flat grind here and textured here. Composite grind here on both sides. Also zero edge. Literally like it bends over my nail. Great. And then the other one, which I want to compare the food release, is what is called S grind. Yeah, let me not blind you with all of those super cool lights from the knives. This knife in the middle right now is what is called S grind, which means that the profile on the side is like wave, like an S shape. Of course, it's symmetrical the other way around on the other side, but it's like a gap or like a big wide fuller at the sides of this knife. This is supposed to have no food stickiness above this flat grind area. So this is S grind. This is Norquist design, made in Canada, designer style knife, very rare, right? This one is also not rare, but quite difficult to get. So those three knives plus some kind of a regular knife, which I didn't decide yet what to use. Maybe I'll use Wursthof, maybe I'll use something like a Misen or IKEA regular chef knife. So I'm gonna do a video with the cut test on the different vegetables. So we'll test not the sharpness itself, we'll test how convenient like a zero grind is versus traditional grind. How good is the food release from all of those types of knives versus the regular one. Let me know in comments, what do you want me to cut with those knives? Some kind of vegetables. Probably meats and fish would not be a good example, because for meats and fish the edge itself is more important rather than the sides of the veggies. But maybe you have a specific thing in mind and specific type of cut. Do you want me like a julienne it, or you want me like a cube it, or you want me to mince it all the way through? I'll put up few veggies. I'll do exactly the same thing with 4 knives maybe on the same vegetable. I'll film everything. I'll show you how it looks, and I'll show you my impressions as well, like working with those knives. They are different. They are different also by shape, by design, but they're all different from sides, side to side, and they should perform very differently with some vegetables. Anyway, thank you for watching. I am happy I finally got myself a good Shun knife. I didn't have a single one of my own for all of those years, because I thought they more like pop style knives, not very hardcore, but once I got it for a very good price, I am impressed with the quality. I'm impressed with the execution. I think it will be a very good addition both to my knife set and knife collection down the road. Again, if you can get one now for something around $130-ish, that's an amazing price for an amazing knife. Okay, by the way, not sponsored by anybody, my own money, my own opinion. If you want to discuss it, let me know down in the comments, and we'll talk about it. Thank you for watching. Stay sharp, and I see you soon on the channel again. Bye.